No, I think generally in the audience only, when you post something, then you like to see the immediate comments that come through, and the response has been good, so it makes me happy.
Like we were surprised to see.
My brother actually, he's not someone who gives like compliments very freely. Yeah, but Karnesh told me that he liked he thinks I've done a good job with the film. No, I think the whole process of working with a good team and working with a director like Imtiaz and with Shah Rukh, it just makes like things more enjoyable, and the shooting experience a lot of fun, and there's lots in the film, even when you're acting, because of the kind of character that Angel is, that you enjoy so much. So no, you don't need to come near him. He smells good from far also. Yeah, he does. He still smells good. It's good. I mean, every time you work with him, you learn to appreciate what a giving actor he is even more. It's very easy to work with him. No, I have never actually commented on that, so don't put words in my mouth. Yeah, reports are about a lot of things, but I really enjoyed working with him, and he's a director that I've wanted to work with. I've liked a lot of the films that he's done, and he has managed to somehow create so beautifully in his films. Yeah, I mean it's how Imtiaz's films are, like how his characters discover love, and they're the last ones to know that they're in love. Actually, that's what happens in this film. I think it's too soon to talk about Pari right now, but I'm happy that the response has been what it has been. People are feeling intrigued by the posters, and that was the idea of it. We want people to keep guessing what the film could be about, and I know that there are a lot of like conjectures, and people are discussing a lot of things of what the character could be going through, and it's nice because ultimately then we can reveal what the film is really about. नहीं, मैं कभी किसी के लिए कुछ करती नहीं हूँ अपने फिल्म्स को लेके. मैं अपने लिए ही करती हूँ जो मैं फिल्म्स चूज करती हूँ और मैं जो कैरेक्टर्स चूज करती हूँ. If I'm going to have fun doing them, or if I'm doing something different which will satisfy me as an artist, that's when I choose it. You can't do films based on people. I mean that's a very limited way of living. मैं अपने आप को इतने pressure में नहीं डाल के जीती. I don't have stereotypes about people. It was when we created a film called Ramne Manali Jodi. We created a film called Bombay Velvet, and then we did another one called Dil Hai Mushkil. Yeah, it was my idea. I said let's protest and put black cloth around our mouth and say we will not talk on this show. And then Karan just told, and then I heard that he's going on the show. So I called him and I said, "You traitor, तू जा रहा है?" तो उन्होंने कहा था नहीं जाऊँगा. ये सब तो भगवान के हाथ में. We did Band Baaja Baaraat. We did Jab Tak Hai Jaan. I've been to Rajkot for shooting Matru Ki Bijli Ka Mandola. Every day I used to eat this bajre ki khichdi over there. बाजरे के रोटलो. Nice. सब्जियाँ बहुत अच्छी होती हैं. मैं वेजिटेरियन हूँ, तो वहाँ पे खाना बहुत आसानी से और खूब सारी वैरायटी मिल जाती है. गुड फिल्म, एंटरटेनिंग फिल्म. कुछ अलग होना चाहिए. आई एम वरीड व्हेन आई एम चूजिंग अ फिल्म. आई एम वरीड व्हेन आई एम शूटिंग द फिल्म एंड समथिंग इज एक्चुअली इन माय कंट्रोल. जब एक बार शूटिंग फिल्म बना ली है, उसके बाद तुम किस चीज़ के बारे में वरी कर रहे हो जो तुम्हारे हाथ में नहीं, उसके बारे में वरी करके लाइक लिटरली तुम मुझे बताओ काम अपना हो गया है, अभी पिक्चर एडिट हो रही है, ये सब कुछ हो रहा है जो तुम्हारा प्रोसेस नहीं है. मैं बैठ के अपने घर में वरी कर रही होंगी, तो उससे मुझे क्या मिलेगा? इवन एज अ प्रोड्यूसर, टिल माई जॉब आई हैव टू डू, आई विल डू दैट एंड आई विल बी फुली इन्वॉल्व टू डू द बेस्ट फॉर इट. After it's done, what am I going to worry about? It's all part of life. Failures will happen as well. Success के लिए तो when success happens, so we never say, यार भगवान क्या success दे दिया यार. But then why do we complain so much about failure? Failures are supposed to take you ahead in life. Actually, how much that has helped us, and that when we were going through it, it felt like a terrible time, but actually it was for our better. I've said what I had to say about it various number of times. Yeah, my family. You come to really respect somebody like him and a professional like him because of the way in which he conducts himself on set. And I think that's a very special quality that he has, and I've come to respect that more and more. And he just likes to pull my leg saying that and constantly, saying that all around. But that's not a fact. I think he would suggest it, but at the same time he gives you the freedom, and he's not imposing upon you in any way. I think for more technical things, doesn't tell me character, related thing, but like more technical things about like marks and light and all of that. So if Sejal is a certain character, I will not say anything which is out of character. So if suddenly I can't be like, oh Sejal aise hai, but is line ko aise bol dete hain. Like, I find it hard to be convinced to say it in one scene because it's convenient.
Correct.
But when you work with people like Imtiaz and all, then that never occurs because they exactly like that. That's why I like working with directors like Imtiaz, because they expect that genuineness out of your performance. यार एक्चुअली मुझे समझ में नहीं आता लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं क्योंकि पिक्चर देखे बिना लाइक लोग काफ़ी ओपिनियन फॉर्म कर लेते हैं फिल्म को लेके. मैं तो देखने जाऊंगी इम्तियाज़ अली की फिल्म्स अगर मुझे उसमें प्रोमोज अच्छे लग रहे हैं, मुझे कैरेक्टर्स एक्साइटिंग लग रहे हैं, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली लव स्टोरीज कैन बी ओनली दैट मच ना. आई मीन यू हैव अ लव स्टोरी विद अ मैन अ वुमन in some kind of a equation with one another, and then there's a conflict in the film. But I think people are kind of nowadays judge a film even before the film releases. They know what the story is. Look, I feel like firstly, I'll just tell you my two-bit about it. I just feel like it should be for certification and not for censorship of words. Who are going to buy the ticket and make that decision, informed decision of watching a film, whether they want to or they don't want to watch the film based on what the content is coming. But I don't feel like I need to feel that sense of belonging. I don't need to belong to any place.
Okay.
And I work here and I treat this as a job. And I'm not here to make friends and hang out with people. I'm here to work. That's important to me. I think his spontaneity is kind of, as an actor, like he can do anything in a give and take, which is quite unique. Amir, what I like about him is that he's very sharp as a actor. It doesn't happen naturally, but I can't like suddenly now force myself to like things. I always find some fault in it because I guess I think like I could have done everything better. And I want to just run an animal shelter and do organic farming.